Bang for your buck.
Man, God, I don't know what to do. I want to go to the
Good
zoo.
morning. Welcome to the 0 episode of the Be My Friend podcast. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
And we're already friends.
Yeah, this is true.
But the plan is to be even better friends. So
and make new friends.
Yeah, exactly. And make new friends, and just at the end of it, we're going to be experts on each other and future guests. Considering it's the first episode, or my first podcast, sorry, even, we're going to be working out the kinks, so please be patient with us and just sit along and enjoy the ride, and chime in the chat if you're listening live on Twitch. We will not be acknowledging chat till near the end, but Natalie will be here to chat with you guys and let you guys know what's going on, and make sure there's no confusion throughout this the stream. This podcast will be edited and go up on other podcasting apps. We'll put it on YouTube for the easy access. We'll try to get it on Podcast Addict and possibly iTunes and Spotify, but that's big fish that we're dreaming of catching, but we'll get there.
Totally, yeah. Most of all, we're just trying to have some fun.
Yeah, we're trying to have a nice Sunday morning chat with our homies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some coffee and friends.
Yeah. Hey, you've got coffee. How do you take it?
I do have coffee. Well, they didn't have the coffee I wanted.
What?
Like, half the time they don't. I like the cold brew at Starbucks.
Cold brew for breakfast? Or for morning drink?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a bit of echo.
Yeah, I just heard it. Okay. Okay, Natalie's here, our production assistant.
She has logged on.
Yeah, she's awake.
Right back.
I'm going to tell her to mute her mic now. Because Natalie is supposed to be invisible. She's supposed to be our behind the scenes, super helpful, best friend of all. All right, she just laughed. She just straight up laughed. Okay, it sounds like the echo's gone. Dude, are you sweaty? I'm sweating right now.
No, I'm good.
Okay, good. As long as one of us is feeling okay about it.
I mean, I'm also wearing like a sweater and I have the hood up and everything.
I'm wearing almost nothing,
Comfy.
and I'm sweating right now.
Well, usually you're not a sweaty person.
That's true. Okay, so the Be My Friend podcast, basically, we want to, like we said earlier, our objective is to have a nice chat and just get to know people that we already, are kind of acquaintances with or are friends with. And we just want to share and chat and have those hilarious conversations that we can have with each other and share that with whoever is wanting to listen to it. We have some segments. So do we want to start with the first segment?
Yeah.
Okay. First segment that we have planned, I'm going to do a voice. in the final edit, I'm going to write a jingle. All about you.
Oh my god.
So our first segment is all about you, where we talk to the guest. In this instance, since it's podcast 0, it's just Jordan and I. So I'm going to ask Jordan some some questions I've been wanting to ask him about, and we're not going to go too deep or too crazy, but just things I'd like to know about him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so my first question, actually, the first question I usually want to ask people I meet is, what is your favorite color?
Oh man, pink actually. Believe it or
yeah?
not. Yeah, seriously. I don't wear a lot of it because it's like pretty vibrant, but definitely.
Do you lean towards like having lots of pink things?
It's same. It's like it's a vibrant color. I enjoy looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, color.
Does it?
And then I won't buy it.
Does it calm you?
Yeah. I'd say.
Yeah. Do you know when you started liking pink as your favorite color?
Recently, or maybe I think I've always liked it, but I've never really like
accepted it.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I don't know. It must have been like one day I was just staring at something pink, and I was like, yeah, that's my color.
That one's for me. Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a question. This is actually a question that I often ask, people I'm teaching improv to, and it
Mhm.
is: would you be able to tell me off the top of your head a story about a time where you were injured? It could be a serious injury, it could be a
Oh
minor
yeah.
injury, but I know whenever I ask people or students to tell that sort of story, they always have like this huge grin on their face because for some reason, a lot of people associate horrible accidents with like all the funny parts of it. So I thought I would ask, what is an injury that you had in the past that you can recount for us?
Oh man, when I was like, I must have been 5 or 6 or something. I was a jumpy kid. I was like, love to just, I don't know. I had ADD, ADHD, all those different things you could possibly have to make you not pay attention to what you're supposed to. Anyway, we went to like a waterfall or something, and my brother and my cousin are like, "Oh, yo, follow us this direction." We're trying to like go underneath this rock to get to like where the waterfall is, and I just remember my mom calling my name, and I'm like, "What?" And I perked my head up so fast that I hit my head on the rock, and I was bleeding like just down the side of my head, just from my sheer moving my head up. And then my brother take his socks off and dip them in the friggin' water and put them on my head. So I had like I had like friggin' gross cold socks on my head for like half an hour until I got to the hospital.
Did he do that so he could absorb the blood? What was
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. It
purpose of
was my
that
mom's
move?
idea.
Oh,
It's
I
my
see.
mom's.
I was
My,
like, whoa, he's gonna insult you while you're bleeding.
no, my mom like jumped into action. She's just like, Cameron, take your socks off. We need bandages. Go. And like, yeah, they just like carried me out of there. And I remember I would not let the doctor put any like stitches in my head or anything.
You're like, no, 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 no,
I'm like,
socks
no, no, I'm good. Are you
only.
sure? Yeah, just leave the socks on my head. Get some zap straps. Let's go. I do not want stitches. Yeah.
Was
And
it
then
was it
also,
like on your like the side of your head? Was it somewhere
no, right
visible?
on the top, right on the top,
Oh
and I was scared
God.
to get haircuts for like a year after that
Oh
because
yeah.
I kept getting told like, oh, you're gonna have a scar up there,
Oh,
And then I was every time mom's like, oh, you got to get a haircut, and I'm like, no, 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 you're gonna open it up again.
Brody.
Yeah, it was pretty grody.
That is a justified paranoia, I would say. Like, did it hurt when you hit your head, or was it like total shock?
I think it was total shock because I remember like the blood going down my head and everything. I was just like, yeah, this is not my cup of tea. I don't want to feel anything. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I even looked at my mom and I have like blood going down my face. I'm like, is it bad?
Did she lie?
Probably.
You're like,
Or
is it
that or
bad?
my
And she's like, I don't know. Like playing coy.
I think we're in Cranbrook too, so it's like and mom's like, I don't even know where the nearest hospital
Oh
is.
God, that's so scary.
There's no Google back then either.
Right, that's true.
Google Maps it. Just drive around until you find a place you can get stitched up.
That's
It's funny. I never actually got the stitches pulled out. I was supposed to, but because I was so afraid of getting them, I was like, no, mom, no, it's fine. So I might still have the stitches somewhere in my head and then
you don't
not
think
even
they
know it.
fell out?
Possibly, but or maybe they're like in between my skull and my skin or
Oh,
something.
gross. There's like a whole layer on top now.
Yeah,
That'd be horrible.
yeah.
What are your plans for the rest of the day after our podcast episode? That was my next
I
question.
I was thinking about going to Comic Con, but I don't
Oh
think I'm
yeah.
doing that now.
Why is that?
But uh, I think I'm lazy.
I think I'm lazy.
Also, I saw like pictures of Comic Con, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not as cool as I thought it looked. I thought there was like stuff everywhere, but it's just like a concrete room
I didn't
with
realize that
a
it
couple
was
booths.
Comic Con right now. My brother today, he's at Fan Expo because he works for like
Oh, sorry,
Gundam
Fan
for
Expo.
models. Oh, okay, okay,
That's
sorry.
that's what I'm talking about.
I
Sorry,
was
not
like,
Comic.
Comic Con in Vancouver? I was like,
No, 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 my bad.
okay, so
Fan
Fan Expo.
Expo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you're not gonna
Apparently,
go?
there's
You're
a.
just gonna bail?
Well, no, I told him I'm not going to go
Oh,
like yesterday or something.
oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm meeting up with my brother and his buddy, and I'm playing some D&D later.
Oh,
I'm a DM.
nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know you're a big fan of D&D. I've
Oh
played
yeah.
D&D a total of 2 times. Well,
Wait.
1 campaign, 3 sessions, and then we just kind of all gave up.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I like it, but I think if I had, I don't want to blame the people around. I think I was like, because I lied. I did play D&D when I was really young with my really close friends in high school, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun, but that's because we were like an improv group, so we were more open to being silly and accepting offers and things like that. But with the group I was more recently playing with, we were a little less open. They wanted to kind of stick to it, and I was like, well, all the fun stuff's not going to happen then. And then we got distracted really easily, and then so that we would go nowhere for the 2 hours we would try to play. I don't want to keep doing this every Sunday or Monday or whatever it was doing. So
that'd be frustrating for a DM too if you're not actually
I know
progressing.
that the DM was probably super grumpo.
They're thinking of like two, like at least I know I do. I think of like a whole, like, okay, if they want to play 2 hours, 3, 4, I gotta have some ideas to keep this going.
Right.
But if they're like stuck in that first encounter or that first little area because they can't decide, you're just like, dude, what is? You just want to be like, okay, just go this way. That's where I want you to go, please.
You can't be like, no more. There's no more mystery. It's not like
exactly
to the west. You're like, go west, go west.
The wind tells you to go west.
I'm the wind. Listen to the wind.
That's why it's always a good idea to like stick an NPC in there that you can play, like a bartender or I don't know, somebody. Yeah, makes it a lot easier because then you can throw your 2 cents in there whenever you need to.
You mean for the DM?
If they can't figure out as a DM, so like a bartender's the best thing. Like if you start their scene in the bar, you could be the bartender. If they're not going the right direction, you can pull him in and start a conversation with the guys, kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea.
It
would just be whack. Like bartenders just follow you guys everywhere you go.
yeah. Oh, you guys are in the dungeon now. Well, the bartender came out of nowhere.
He opens the door. Behind it is the bartender.
Would you guys like a beer? And you should go east.
That's great. Excuse me, sorry. I'm a little phlegmy because it's hot chocolate, but it's delicious. So Sherry got me a white chocolate hot chocolate from Tim Hortons. I'm not really a hot drinks guy from Starbucks. I like their cold drinks more. Yeah,
me too. I definitely enjoy the cold.
And things like that. They're quite tasty.
Oh, like the cold teas?
Yeah. There's this one, like a strawberry slush thing that Sherry gets. It's like a secret menu item, I guess, but she always gets it when we're waiting at the ferry. And it's awesome. It's like, those watermelon candies, the sour watermelons? It tastes like that, but cold Slurpee style.
That'd be really good, but I feel like it'd be too sweet.
It can be, yeah. We're usually sitting there eating Doritos and drinking that to balance out.
Fair
enough.
Yeah.
That was a solid 10 minutes. Are you ready for the next segment, people?
Let's go.
By people, I mean you, Jordan. And now, no jingle. The next segment is just now me. So now you get to ask me if we were doing a regular episode, we'd have a guest. The guest would get to ask us whatever question that they wanted answered.
In this case, it's me.
Yes.
All right. My favorite question to ask somebody is, what is your favorite movie?
Oh, it is Jurassic Park.
The original?
The original first 1993 Jurassic Park. It is my favorite movie of all time.
It's great. Great soundtrack, great acting.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
CGI or not?
Yeah, the CG was ahead of its time, man. It was crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And even the animatronics, whatever.
Yes, also ahead of their time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen that movie easily 600 times. My father, we used to have a machine called Laserdisc. I don't know if anybody's had that before, but basically it's like movies on a record, but it was a giant CD, not like a vinyl. So it was a really, really big disc. And then
it just sounds unnecessary.
Yeah, totally. But apparently they had to do that before DVDs came out because they couldn't put all the data on a DVD that didn't exist. But what was awesome is the movie would come with like an album container. So you would flip it. There'd be like, production shots of the movie, promo shots of it. There'd be like because you could flip through scenes and they would all be listed at timestamps on the back. And I remember I would just like hold that case thing in bed to sleep because I would just be looking at all the pictures like over and over and over again, and then I would fall asleep to that. I love Jurassic Park. Currently in my apartment right now, I have 4 accessible copies of it. I have it on Blu-ray. I have the original DVD box. I do have a VHS copy in my closet. Obviously, I have it on a USB somewhere as well. But then I also have the definitive collector's edition of the first 3 movies. So I've got that movie on lock.
That's pretty awesome. That's a lot of love for that movie.
Oh yeah, that's I watch it at least once or twice a year.
Totally. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Oh, I forgot Jeff. I always forget Jeff Goldblum's in that movie, and he's like young.
Dude, he's young. He looks like a different human being in that movie.
Totally.
Before that, he was like in The Fly, Earth Girls Are Easy, like all these movies where he was younger, but he didn't have that style. And then when he gets to that movie, he's like a different guy. And I'm like, wait. Yeah. But then even in the second Jurassic Park movie, he looks like a different guy. What happened to you, Jeff? What, are you a shapeshifter for that one movie? It's craziness.
It is. Yeah, no, he's got some good lines in it too. But
oh yeah, that is one big pile of shit. He's like, you
gotta think like maybe the writer was like, "Ooh, that was one big pile of," and they're like, "Should I go for it? Just poo or shit?" Or,
you just went for it.
Yeah, we're doing shit. Let's go. Okay, next question. It's very important. I judge a lot of people by this. Would pullover hoodie or zip up hoodie?
Oh God, that's a really good question. I'm gonna cop out. I have both, and I wear both depending on the situation. But growing up, mostly zip up hoodie.
Fair enough. It's easier.
Yeah,
I mean, in
but
bad
it's
situations,
more versatile, and if you just wear a shirt over it, then it just looks like a pullover hoodie anyway. But
true.
I will never turn down a pullover hoodie if I were offered one, but I don't know that I would go seek one out to purchase.
Yeah, right. Well, a lot of merch, like YouTubers and stuff, they have pullovers, not zip ups nowadays.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe it's
maybe
cheaper.
Maybe we'll have both when we have merch.
Right.
I don't know. It'll be divisive.
Yeah. Okay. Another question.
Let me reference my notes here. Oh, the next segment's really sad. Or sorry, it's titled very sad.
Oh yeah, it is titled very sad. So you're gonna do some intro for this one or what?
I don't know. I'll just
auto-tune.
I'll just get
voice.
some cat noises and I'll just meow it, meow through it. I don't know. But yeah. Okay.
Jeopardy soundbite.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting notes from my director. Let me just hit one of these while we think. Next segment. Let's do a short one. It's Little Spoon, Big Spoon, proposed by Sherry. It's a very, well, we don't know if it's going to be long or short, but the title is short. Little Spoon, Big Spoon. The question is to be answered by all. Do you prefer being the little spoon or the big spoon in a cuddle situation? We're getting intimate now, people.
This is very intimate. I got to be honest. I do like being Little Spoon because you don't get hair in your face.
Oh, very good argument.
That's the biggest thing for me, is the hair in the face.
I would have to agree. Also, when I'm Little Spoon, I get back scratches.
That's a good point.
And that's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, that is very true.
But, I mean, obviously, sometimes I like doing Big Spoon because... I don't know if this gets creepy or not, but generally the back of people's necks smell nice. Well, I mean, I'll be specific. Sherry's neck smells nice. So, am I a vampire?
The back of your neck smells awesome.
It's incredibly delectable. No, but it's because she puts like moisturizer there, and also her hair shampoo smells gets there.
Fair enough. Yeah,
the back of her head. And so, yeah, it's a nice place. When I'm holding my cats, I'm always Big Spoon. Let's put it that way, because then I can smell their little heads and give them little kisses on their ears.
My cat hates kisses.
Why?
I don't know. She's like all about the hands, all about pet scratches, and as soon as you bring her face to her, she's like, "Dude, get out of here."
Well, it's still new love. She'll warm up to it, I'm sure.
True. Well, I feel like she's made her choice on kisses.
Oh, she's got a firm stance.
She's like, no, not happening.
I will not be swayed.
Yeah.
That's great. Louis, when he was a baby, I got Louis. I guess we're doing the pet what We're doing the pet now.
Yeah.
What pet do you have? What pet did you have? Oh boy, that got sad. Currently, I have 2 cats. Sorry, I'm just gonna run away with this one. Currently, I have 2 cats, and I got Louis when he was just 5. No, he was 6 weeks old. So he was a tiny little guy, and when he was growing up, he would wake me up by putting his hands in my mouth or just licking my lips. And then when I tried to return the favor, he's like, no, me only. And I'm like, dude, rude. I don't know if you guys know this, but cats have raspy little tongues. It's like they have sandpaper on their tongue. So when they lick you, it doesn't always feel amazing. So when you're sleeping and then you're woken up by like...
That's the sound too. That is actually what it sounds like.
You're like, what's happening? And then I open my eyes and he's got his hands like on my throat. And I'm like, guy, what are you doing? We just met. Chill out with that.
Yeah, and also if they lick you long enough, it's like you lose skin and it turns like red.
It hurts.
Yeah. They secretly want to kill you, but they don't because they're like, well, if they feed me.
Yeah, that's right. They're like, if I die, or sorry, if they die, who gonna give me that good wet beef stew?
Exactly.
Nobody. Do you? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jordan. You have a cat, a new cat.
I do. I have a
Spoiler
new cat.
Alert.
Spoiler. Yeah, her name is Rose. She's 10 months only. And she's pretty great. She's a little shit sometimes, but although pretty great.
She's a pretty cute little cat from the images I've seen.
Yeah.
That video of her when you're in the kitchen.
Oh yeah. No, she's dude, I don't think she's ever blinked since I picked her up.
Oh my god.
She's either eyes open or asleep. There's no blinking.
Cute. Well, hopefully soon she'll do the I love you blinks with you.
No, I did it to her because
Yeah.
Sherry told me that a cat really loves you when they do those eye blinks.
Slow blinking,
She's never done that to me. I think she still wants to kill me, but
well, it's new. It's new.
But I did that to her. I started blinking at her to maybe entice her, and all she did was smack my eye.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be terrifying if when you opened your eye, she was there hitting you?
Dude, well, she was already on my chest, right? Then I opened my eye, and her paw is like right at my eye, and she's just like batting at my eyelashes.
Yeah, she's like, "Stop that!
Don't do it.
Keep those shut." That's great.
Yep.
Have you noticed any weird quirks about Rose yet?
She's really good at cleaning up her litter box. If she brings litter out, she's like literally scoops it back towards the litter box.
No way.
Yeah, she's super clean.
That's great.
Yeah, she likes to run around at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah,
and not like bouncing off the walls, running around. But I think that's pretty normal for cats.
Last night I was up till 3 because I went to the bathroom and I realized that Louis was sprinting around the house. I was like, all right, I'll give him some attention. So he has this little shoestring that we have that's on the end of a stick. That's his favorite toy. We bought him like hundreds of dollars worth of toys, and that stupid shoestring is still his favorite toy. And I'm trying to convince Sherry to stop buying toys. And then so
just the shoestring. Shoestring.
It was 3 a.m. I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing this now. So I sat down on the couch and I got the string. I was playing with him, and he was going crazy. And then, I don't know, 10 minutes later, he was done, and then it was quiet for the rest of the night. So I was like, I guess he just needs some direction with his energy, and then he'll be okay.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I always hear stories, like, people buying expensive toys for their cats, and then they're like, I'll just play at the box.
Yeah. Yeah. They always get so excited when I bring home new gadgets or, furniture pieces, because they're like, oh, Daddy got a toy? For us? And I'm like, I guess it's more for me, but you can have the box. Yeah. At this point, I just stack boxes in the closet. Oh, that voice crack. Boxes in the closet. And Louis just hangs out at the top of this tower of boxes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good boy, but he's usually a bad boy.
So I got to get to the sad part of this, though.
Yeah,
what pets did you have growing up?
You know what? I'll stay away from mammals because I've had lots of dogs in my life, and my grandfather's always had dogs. But I've always had fish as well. So my most and last fish that I had before getting these cats, actually got the fish. We got rid of him because he passed away while we had the cats. They didn't do anything to him. He just, yeah, it was his time. But it was a betta fish. I've had probably a dozen betta fish, like the Siamese fighting fish, over my time. And I usually get them for a couple years. They usually live quite a bit for the way I raised them, at least. And so we had this one that I had for about 3 years. His name was Grandpa. And he was a blue one, and he was very playful. And he actually did like very simple tricks. Like if I was holding food, like a little bloodworm over the water, he would actually jump and grab it from my finger.
No way.
Cool. Oh yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that's not like I taught him. I just like
he just did it.
Yeah, it's like he had a good nose, I guess, and he knew where the food was coming from.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, he moved with me like 3 times, and I kept changing his home. He started in a fishbowl, and then I was like, time for an upgrade. So I went to the Valley Village, and I got a vase, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And so I put him in the vase for a little while, and then eventually we got an actual fish tank. And the sad part is he died.
Oh no! Like, wait, in the new tank or just before?
No, he lived in the new tank for like 8 months before he died.
Okay.
We actually got a couple little friends for him to hang out with, some guppies, because I know guppies are fast enough that he can't really catch them, except for when he caught them.
Terrible. Yeah, really. They're terrible for the guppies. You're just like throwing them to their death.
Well, they were breeding like crazy, so
fair enough. As they do.
But yeah, this like finding him dead was really sad. He was like totally fine in the morning. We went to work, we came home, and the cats were just looking in the tank. And I was like, okay, that's cat TV, whatever, no big deal. And I look in there, and he's just like at the bottom. And he does sleep, or sorry, he did. Oh, that's sad. He did sleep at the bottom. And so I thought he was sleeping. So I started tapping on the glass, and I was like, Grandpa's not sleeping. And it was whack because I'm so stupid. I would text, because everyone knew his name was Grandpa. I had a fish named Grandpa. I would text people like, but Grandpa's dead.
No, that's not okay.
I texted my brother that, and he was like, what? I was like, yeah, he died this morning, this afternoon. The cats are just staring at him, and he's not moving. And my brother's like, oh, you're fucking fish. And I was like,
that's...
Oh, yeah, the fish. And that's it.
Man.
I literally named him that for that punchline when he would pass away.
Since you kind of like, you walk in the room, it's like, is it time?
Yeah.
It's time. Yes. I mean, I'm sad. Yes.
No. I know you used to have, well, you've had many pets growing up, right? I know Cam was talking about some.
Yeah, well, my dad had a lot of cats.
Oh, yeah.
4 different cats growing up. But they're never really my cat. I just kind of got to enjoy the good parts of it, but I never had to clean out the poo or feed them or anything like that.
Lucky.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
I know, it's nice. But because I never really fed them, they're like, I don't really like you.
Yeah, they're pretty specific.
Yeah, for sure.
For who they love.
I had my own hamsters. I had like 3 growing up. Every
Mm-hmm.
single one of them named Hammy, because I was very just unreal with the names. But yeah, they obviously, hamsters don't last too long, but
yeah,
they're fun.
Dude, if you're talking about hamsters, I've repressed this memory, but I actually did have a gerbil for not a long time. But me and my brother like convinced my dad to get a gerbil for us, and the gerbil was really horrible. It was cute, but he was just like very not holding friendly, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, basically, if you were holding him, you had to be really careful that he would scratch or bite you. And one day he actually bit me on the finger and drew blood. Like, it was crazy. And my grandma was like, no, rabies. But that's not how that works. Yeah, I know. But the sad part was my dad got home and he's like, "What happened?" And I was like, hey, I think I named him Hammy for a little while too, but we would
Yep.
change his name like every other day. And then his name was Speedy at the time of the bite. And my dad was like, "Well, can't have that anymore." And he made like a college effort try to give him away. Nobody wanted it, so he just left him outside with the cage open so he could get out.
Yeah.
We lived on a property that had a big field in the back, in like the middle of Surrey. But yeah, the next morning we went out to look, and a hawk or an owl definitely got him. And it was like, ugh.
That's
That's a repressed memory.
yeah,
Like straight up. But that was a bad rodent.
that's terrible.
I know, my dad's whack. Yeah. All right.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Woo! Yay!
Podcast.
Oh my god.
All right, next segment.
Anyway, let's not
What would
laugh
you
at
like to
that.
move on to?
Well,
Disagree?
yeah, sure.
All right, cool. We're moving on to the next segment, which I just asked Jordan about out loud. It is.
Do you want to do the segment? This is the segment. Should I announce the segment?
I have now announced a segment. Okay, so
Oh man.
we may not do this every time. Oh, hell, maybe we will. So Jordan
Yeah,
has obtained a top 10 list. Top
Terrible one.
10 games of 2019 by Esquire.com. I'm not familiar with this website.
E-Square?
E-Square? No.
Is it E-Square or Esquire?
That's Esquire. That's definitely Esquire. Oh, Natalie. Sorry, producer Natalie
Well, yeah,
has given me a. What's that?
Sorry, I was gonna say let's do a professional announcement.
A professional.
Wow.
Okay, Natalie's right. Producer Natalie, just in, she has ordered me to do this. Next segment is Top 10 List. Agree or disagree? Natalie.
We lost you.
Natalie. Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was you. We just lost you at agree, and it just stopped.
My bad. Okay.
Like next statement.
We'll work on the
Agree?
kinks.
God.
Okay, Natalie just asked the question. She says, "Did he say fentanyl?"
No,
He did not.
Who?
Nah,
Me?
you.
I did not say
No,
fentanyl.
she misheard you.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's. I have not looked at this list. I think Jordan has. So Jordan, you lead the way. I'm gonna follow you, scrolling down. We're gonna give our opinions on this
Okay.
list, and if it's sick or if it's whack.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've kind of only glanced over it, but it doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, number 10.
Yeah.
Have you? Have you played Kingdom Hearts?
Not even once.
Okay, because I've played it once, and that
Is it
was
good?
enough for me.
I hear.
I mean,
very
yeah,
good.
it's a good game, good game, but I mean, I'm just more of a Final Fantasy person,
Right.
for sure, for that
But
kind of style
it
game.
is like Final Fantasy, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
my understanding
No,
of it.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that'd be like, "It's not Final Fantasy."
Yeah,
you know.
I'm sure somebody's gonna have to say that out loud constantly.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
it's kind of cool playing as Goofy or Mickey or some those
Right.
guys.
I've
yeah.
seen some trailers, and there's like Simba, Aladdin, like the whole squad
Yeah.
in there. So
Yeah, it's really cool. But I've watched so many YouTube videos about like trying to figure out the plot,
Mhm.
and they've made so many Kingdom Hearts games that the plot is just mangled, completely mangled.
unintelligible.
They're like, oh, the guy that we guaranteed was dead has now come back, but
Oh.
blah blah blah. It's like they just. I don't want to say they're just trying to make money off of it,
Mhm.
but they are.
Oh, okay, I believe
Obviously.
that. It is just
Anyway.
an RPG, right? Like a Final Fantasy style RPG.
Yeah,
Turn-based,
turn-based,
skills,
yeah.
upgrading, etc.
Yeah.
Mm.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played. the
do
old ones, so.
think I should try it at some point. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got some friends that are like die-hard Kingdom Hearts fans, but I'm not familiar with it. So
Yeah, I can see it being one of those games where you die hard and it's awesome, definitely. But just I got my heart set on other things.
Oh, wow, that was really
Yeah.
deep there.
I mean, Final
Okay, so
Fantasy X.
that's their number 10 is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
Next.
And then I don't know what that is. See,
What the hell is this?
I mean, it's cool colors in the
Yeah.
picture,
Cool art style.
but I don't know. If you've ever heard of, I'm not. You want to say it?
Sayonara.
Oh.
Doesn't your girlfriend speak Japanese fluently?
Yes, she does.
Oh, sorry. I guess that doesn't mean you do.
Yeah, it's not like, oh yeah, you officially can now speak Japanese because you have a girlfriend that speaks Japanese.
Yeah, you don't just
This is how
obtain
it
it
works.
via osmosis.
Yeah, you pinky swear, and all of a sudden,
Can you imagine
Magic.
if she was just like constantly speaking Japanese at you? And
yeah.
you're like, why
Well,
are you
I might
doing
learn
this?
something. You know what's so funny is I've learned today, just about 10 seconds ago, that sayonara is a Japanese word.
Oh, thank you for learning with me.
Yeah. I never knew.
Well,
I
now
always
you
thought it
know.
was like French or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I need to travel. I seriously need to travel.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that game I don't know anything about.
Okay, well
So
let's quickly give it the benefit of the doubt. Number 9 on their list is Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Looks okay.
There's
Looks
a lady
cool.
on a motorcycle. In my heart, it's number 9 for 2019 games too, because I
Yep.
know nothing about it except for this picture. Next on the
Oh.
list.
Number 8, The Outer Worlds.
Oh, have you played this?
I've seen trailers, but I have not played it. I've also
My
seen other people
brother's
play it.
been playing it, and he said it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Mhm.
You know, now that I've seen it on this list, which I believe this list 100%, right?
Yeah.
I should play it.
Yeah, I think it's like
Well.
an open world space faring game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother says it's really good, so I mean, I'm sure it's right up my alley. Seems like the type of game I would enjoy playing.
Yeah, and I definitely like first-person shooters over
Mhm.
third.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, number. We want to move on. 7. More Japanese words.
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
I'm guessing that's the second one of a Sega.
Probably, yeah. I'm just gonna
Shadows Die
link in the
Twice.
chat the list we're looking at. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
I've also never played this,
Yeah,
but I
same.
see it all over the place.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at the image, it does look familiar, but no, I've
Yeah.
never experienced it myself.
Well,
It's another PlayStation game. So far, we've had like 3 PlayStation games.
I mean, it's superior, so what can you do?
Mm.
Throwing in my opinion here.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, what can you do? I don't know. That's the best.
I mean,
Japanese samurai elements. Okay, so it's like a Dark Soulsy kind of.
yeah, it's kind of what the feel I get from it for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Again,
That's
not
fine.
familiar. This is the worst list you could have found because we haven't.
I know
played
that we're not
any of
familiar
these
with
games.
anything. Yeah. I mean, I feel like 2019 didn't have a ton of like just bangers, you know?
I can't
Like
even
18.
think of any, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like 2018 came out with God of War, which is the best game.
God of
I think I've ever
War,
played.
Breath of the Wild, I think.
Right. Breath of the Wild came out at the beginning of the year.
What else? There's lots of good stuff in 18. 18 was a solid year for games.
18 was a solid year, yeah. That's why I'm kind of like looking at all these 19 lists, like, well, this is 2020's a killer or something.
19's a real stinker.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Moving on, though.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is good.
Mhm.
Fire Emblem, 3 Houses.
I thought you were gonna not say it. I was like, that's not even Japanese, dude. That's English.
Okay, what's that first word? Can you sound it
Fire.
out for me? Oh, no.
So, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses for the Switch.
I love every Fire Emblem game. They're always good.
Yeah. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. Not their presence in Smash Bros, but the games. Fire
Yeah,
Emblem
it's getting
are
a little
awesome.
outdone.
Oh yeah,
I think
I've only played 2 or 3 Fire Emblem games. The GameCube one and 2 of them that were on Game Boy Advance, and
Yeah.
they're awesome. They're just really awesome. So I imagine they're only getting better.
yeah, they are. I would say so. I mean, the classics are still classics.
Mhm.
The little, it's almost like Final Fantasy Tactics kind of style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except with like major permadeath consequences.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
The
That is
one thing about Fire Emblem for me though is whenever I play it or I see it, It just makes me think of Advance Wars, and I want to play that instead. Have you ever played Advance Wars before?
Advance Wars. No, I'm gonna look it up right
Look
now.
it up.
Maybe
Yeah,
I have.
similar art style and same sort of premise, but instead you're commanding like modern armies, like tanks and jets and things like that. And
Oh wow.
yeah, it's super fun. There's a spiritual successor to it on Steam right now. I forget what
Yeah.
it's called. But it's I mean, I just got a gift card for my birthday, so I might actually get it. But yeah, it was a really, really great series, and I'm heartbroken that it died so quickly. But yeah, basically you're just commanding armies, and it's turn based, and you're just trying to take out the other. You're trying to just meet objectives to win, and it's just many missions to go through. Yeah, but did you actually play Three Houses?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Not
okay.
specifically, so I can't really touch on that. But
Not specifically, just
once again,
vaguely.
I think I'm gonna play it now. So
Yeah, no, it looks solid. I would, yeah. It's just what's whack is just how expensive games are these days. I mean,
that's just it. Yeah, like
very
it's tough
limiting.
to spend $70-$80 on a game every single time.
Yes.
And then when you're spending that much too, you're expecting more out of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The other thing I think though, like I'm not blaming the games. I think I'm just blaming myself. Is like I get the games, but I don't have the time to experience them like I used to when I was young, and so I just get bummed out because I'm like, oh man, I wish I played more of that. But it's like it's not the game's fault. The pacing's fine, things like that. Like even brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield. I have Shield.
Yeah.
I've only played like 15 hours of it. And I just haven't even touched it since. And I'm like, I've only got like 2 gym badges and I want to play more, but I'm struggling to find time. The only time I can really play games, like extended periods of time, is like when I'm streaming. And so that's like obviously really fortunate for me. But
yeah,
I don't have any like long car rides going anywhere like when I was a kid anymore, where I can just like bring a pack of batteries and just grind out Pokemon as much as I want.
Those were the days. You remember like with the Game Boy Color and Advanced even, the screen didn't actually have a light on it.
No, not till the SP.
So not to the SP. So you actually had to like find light. Yeah. You couldn't play in the dark.
Dude, I would just like, because we went on long car rides with my dad a lot, because he would like shuttle people to the airport and like to Bellingham and stuff. So me and my brother would be in the very back of the van, and we would just both be like face pressed against the window so we could get street lamp lights.
That's awesome.
So we could beat the Elite Four. It's like, God dang, I can't see what attack I'm pressing. Yeah.
I mean, that added to how hard it was,
Oh yeah, it just gives me
now you
fond
replay
memories.
it, you're like, well, this is easy.
I know. When I play the old ones, I'm just like flying through it. It's easy.
It's crazy how you play old games and you think it's going to be as cool and as awesome and as it used to be, but you're like, well, this didn't age that great.
Yeah.
It's so easy now, and all you get is just this nostalgia from it, but you don't get the joy that you used to.
I still have a copy of Pokemon Yellow for Game Boy Color, and
yeah,
I just play the first 40 minutes of it, and I'm like, all right, there's my fix. I'm done. I don't need to keep going if I Brock. I'm good.
Yeah,
because it's so slow. You like just walking is slow. Like all the tutorials are slow. I'm like, dude, I know how to catch a Pokemon. Leave me alone.
It's very true. And yeah, Professor Oak teaching you how to use the Pokédex for like the 1,000th time. It's like, yes, I probably know it better than you do at this point.
dude, we're gonna go on a tangent because obviously this guy knows nothing about Pokédex. It's such a fallacy. How could he invent a machine that is for logging creatures?
Yep.
That have never been seen.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like,
it's whack.
That's next level technology.
Yeah, it's future tech. It knows before we know. But we still have to show it the thing for it to be like, oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you everything about it now. Now that I've seen it again.
That there's like only 150 something Pokemon in the first and like if you don't know anyway.
151.
Like, yeah.
With Mewtwo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Next on the list.
Oh yeah. No idea. Again, one is good.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
It's number 5. It's called Control for Xbox. I've never heard of this one. This game is bad shit. Oh, it's like a narrative-driven third-person shooter about number 4, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
No,
There's the game we played.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just reading the whole spiel about Control here, and like the first thing it says, yeah, this is bad shit, and then that's it. Let's move on.
Good enough. I now know everything I need.
Yeah. Sword and Shield, awesome.
Have you played it yet?
I haven't, but
You
once again,
dingo.
I know. I really gotta get it.
Can't even say words anymore. No, it like I said, I've only played like 15 hours of it, but it's awesome. It is awesome. It's like a really good return to form for Pokemon, I find. What's crazy is they're still coming out with more content for it. A lot of people were upset because a bunch of Pokemon got cut. They're all going to come back. It's guaranteed they're all going to come back, and they're already doing that with Pokemon Home. You can now port old Pokemon up with the 2 expansions. You can now catch those Pokemon that weren't in their wild. Like, I wasn't worried about the number of Pokemon, because frankly, there's too many right now.
Right. Yeah. Well, they also got to add more stuff as the game goes along to keep people interested.
Yes, exactly.
Those games that if you beat it in 30 hours or whatever, then that's it, and then you don't need to play it anymore. Okay, interest goes down, kind of thing.
Even at the 15 hours I've gotten it so far, it's I can foresee myself coming back to do completion things, like
cool.
Making all the, I think it's curry, getting all the Pokemon happy, evolving everything, doing all the raids. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that you can keep playing, and
cool.
It's fun. It is really fun, and it looks really, really good.
It does. Just from like the videos I've seen, it does look really good.
Also, the music is awesome. It's really, really good.
I expect that to be,
yeah. There's new tracks, and it's good. It's good stuff. Pokemon, I think it should be higher in the list, but we don't know what the next 3 on this list are.
No, is it a new story?
What was that?
Is it a new story, or is it the same palette down and everything?
Totally new story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
See, that makes
new
me
region completely.
more interested.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Number 3, Untitled Goose Game.
This game should be number 1.
Have you played this?
Yes, it's amazing. It's such a dumb game, but it's so much fun.
My brother just played it, and he says it's awesome. I have yet to play
it is genuinely really funny and awesome. You're just a goose, and you're trying to mess shit up.
That's it.
But like, that's pretty much it. Like you have little missions to like steal this, do that, get to the pond kind of thing. But like, you can't get caught by humans.
Is it only for console right now?
I
was about to with your endorsement. I was about to buy it right now, but it's not available on Steam.
From that endorsement.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I mean the little spiel here starts with honk, honk, honk. I'm a mischievous little goose.
That's cute.
Yeah.
How relevant too. Yeah, no, I've actually heard from a lot of people that it's awesome, but I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's only for console. That's why I haven't played it yet. Oh no, it says
it
Nintendo
should be on
Switch, PC, Mac.
Yeah, it should
coming
be PC
soon
too.
Consoles.
Yeah.
Weird. I guess it's just not on Steam yet. That's fine. All right, we're almost at the end of this marathon of a list. Number 2, Mortal Kombat 11.
I love playing Mortal Kombat, but I'm so bad at it.
Yeah.
Then again, I got some friends that are really good, so.
Yeah. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in years. So the last one I played, I think it was Mortal Kombat versus DC. I think that's what it was. Versus DC Universe, something like that. And yeah, I'm very bad at Mortal Kombat. So.
Yeah, no, it definitely takes a different level of skill.
Mm-hmm. It's not Smash Bros. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Would you put Smash Bros above it?
Yeah, absolutely, I would. Smash Bros came out in 2019, and it's not even on this list.
Whoa, that's terrible. You know what else came out in 2019 that is not on the list so far, at least? Is the Star Wars game. You know what game I'm talking about?
No.
You can actually...
Fallen Order?
Well, yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
I played that, and it's good. It should be on this list. It should be above some things on this list, in my opinion.
They have a really good actor in that, right?
Yeah, a couple good actors, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The main character, I mean, is a pretty popular actor right now.
Yeah.
I would
That's great.
say that we could probably make a way better top 10 list. I mean, well, let's get to number 1 and let's see what it is. Scrolling down. Drum roll,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, Super Mario Maker 2.
I mean, you can't really go wrong, I guess.
I haven't even played the first one, to be totally honest.
I mean, it speaks for itself. What?
I'm just reading the thing. Yeah. I honestly, I've never played it before, so.
I mean, it makes it like one of the most iconic games ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes it so you can just play forever. There's
right.
endless possibilities, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's why it gets such a high spot on the list.
I've seen I've seen people playing it and how it works and the mechanics. I've seen some people do some really, really crazy stuff with it, like making whole songs or like infinite loops of stuff, and it's like, yeah, pretty crazy. But I feel like I would enjoy it. I never could justify paying full AAA price for $80 for this game, and for the first one too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. Is it for me? I'm not a very creative person though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. I'd rather just play the levels.
Correct.
I mean, the levels I would make would be way too easy.
Yeah,
or too hard.
Yes, inane, and mine wouldn't make any sense. It would just like end.
Yep.
Because I'd give up. I'd be like, all right, bye. I would just finish it.
Yeah, I think you need a definitely high level of creativity to be able to pull something off.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's popular.
To utilize it to its full potential.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would not be doing it justice if I was playing that game.
True.
I would like to just take a very quick moment to make our own top 10.
Top 10. I might do top 3.
Okay, top 3. Because I'm displeased with their top 10.
Me too.
I don't love it. I'm going to go ahead and close that window right now. Thank you, Natalie. Oh, we're almost... we're overtime. Oh my gosh, Jordan, it's been 53 minutes.
Holy crap.
Holy cow. Okay, well, let's make our each top 3s for 2019 games, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right. Do you have ideas?
I do. I'll do top 3 in no particular order. That's how I'll do it. Okay. So I'm gonna put Pokemon Sword and Shield on there. My version of Shield, which is awesome. Hold on. I'm looking for a game, but I don't know if it came out in 2019. Oh no, I don't think it did. Oh. Sorry. 2018. Oh my gosh. I've only played one new game in 2019.
Oh well, I guess your list is pretty short.
Yeah. Wait, when did Smash Bros come out? It must be 2018. Super Smash
18 was
Bros.
a banger.
Ultimate. Let me see. It was December 7th, 2018. That's 2 Christmases ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so I guess my top 10 list is just top 3 games. Just Pokemon. Natalie's
Come on, 2019, you gotta do better.
Natalie's proposing, what about top games played in 2019? Okay, that's a little bit easier. I would say if that's the case, then 7 Days to Die, 2 Point Hospital.
Okay.
And I guess the last one would be Monster Hunter World or StarCraft 2. But obviously, all of these games are years and
did
years
not come
old.
out in 2019.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Try 2010. And Monster Hunter was 2016. So, yeah. I guess 2019 was a pretty disappointing year. But there are some games that have really good critical acclaim that they didn't have that on that list. Like Death Stranding.
Apparently it was bad, though. In the
really? End. I heard it was awesome.
Oh, no, not... Sorry, I'm thinking
awesome.
of that guy, the actor from... Yeah, I'm not remembering anything right now.
Yeah. You mean Norman Reedus? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also, in 2019, there was a game called The Outer Worlds, and then another game called Outer Wilds.
All right.
How did that happen?
Well, my list, I'm going to stick to 2019, just for my top 3. I'm going to go Untitled Goose Game for number 3, just because it's creative. Then I'll go with the Fallen Order.
Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah.
And then my number one is Link's Awakening.
Oh, I didn't actually
Yeah.
play it. It looks amazing, obviously.
It is
I
good.
didn't play it. Did you play through it all?
Not yet, but
Not
it's enough to know I like it.
Oh, that's true love right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
I might change my mind when I see the end.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Unless you've already seen it. I guess that's it. That's the end of our show. Oh, let's do a quick commercial.
Yeah,
Cut to commercial.
good. I like it. Go on.
Yeah, since obviously we don't have any sponsors or anything like that, we thought we would try to sound like every other podcast that's popular and just do a little commercial segment advertising us, and also let's call it one product that is not paying us, but we're gonna vouch for because we believe in the product.
Yeah, we do for sure.
We'll commercial ourselves first. So this is the Be My Friend podcast. Of course, this has been episode 0, the pilot episode. In the future, our intention is to have guests. We will have more episodes where it's just Jordan and myself. But we would like to have, guests in the future so we can learn about them and be friends with them. The podcast will be going live Sundays at 10:30. That's a tentative. And the edited for re-listening version will go up everywhere. My plan is for Wednesday morning.
Perfect.
That's it. That's my commercial for us. You can
we
follow
do,
me at KennethDamenath everywhere, and follow Jordan wherever he says
To be
follow
determined.
Yeah, TBD.
Yeah. I'll see what plugs I'm gonna pick up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What plugs? Natalie's just asking what platforms. For sure, YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Kenneth Damenath. And then I gotta figure out how to put it on other things like not Amazon, what am I talking about? Like iTunes and Spotify. Penguin had requested it to be on Spotify, so I gotta find out how to do that.
Right.
And now a commercial for something that we like, or each of us individually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with the one you choose.
Nice. Do you use it?
Yeah, well, I think we're both. Yeah, we did. I do.
Oh, no way. Who told you about it?
Well, Cherry.
Oh, nice. Okay, so our commercial is for a product. It is, again, not a sponsor, just something we believe in and a product we genuinely enjoy using. It is.
But feel free to send us some free bags.
Yeah. If you feel so inclined. Our cats poop a lot.
Yeah.
So it is a product called Sweet Scoop, SWHEAT Scoop, and it's a cat litter. It's like a full-on, I don't know if it's organic, but yeah, it is organic. It's organically based cat litter. It's made of wheat. It smells fairly neutral. It eliminates odor quite well. It comes in humongous 60-pound bags.
It does. And you can flush it down the toilet.
You can flush it down the toilet because it's just wheat. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's great.
So that's it. It's called Sweet Scoop. If you have cats, use it. If you want our cats to use it, you can send us some. Natalie has gone ahead and put a link for us. We are not employees of PetSmart or Sweet Scoop. We just genuinely believe in this product. My cats have been using it since they were babies, and they seem to enjoy it. And it doesn't leave like sand particles. It is like little oat pebbles, is how I'll describe it.
Yeah, don't use it as oatmeal.
No, don't. I was gonna say I wonder what it tastes like, but I don't.
No,
I don't.
I don't wonder that. No, we're good.
It's pretty absorbent. It makes good little cakes when they pee, and like I said, it covers the odor quite good. So if you got a cat, or if you're gonna get a cat, or if you care about cats, just keep a bag of this around, or send us a bag.
Yep.
That's it. That's our commercial. Well, that's an hour, people. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of the Be My Friend podcast.
Yeah, thank you. And next time we will have a guest on here.
Yeah, we will obtain a homie.
Yes.
I want to give a big shout out to Natalie Gabrielle. Thank you for being ever-present right-hand man, supporter of the shows, every show that I do. And thank you for helping us out. Thank you, Jordan, for being my friend.
Thank you. And yeah, that was fun. Well, can't wait for next week.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to add one last addendum to the end of our show. I want to ask now, how much more friend do you feel about our friendship now? What level are we at?
I think it went from a 10 to an 11 out of 10, you know?
I thought you were going to quantify it, but that's good too. A number is good.
See, if I knew what that word was, I could tell you.
Okay, I'll say, Jordan, before this, you were a friend that I could fart in front of. And after this, now you're a friend I can tell sad things to.
Like the Gerbil story.
Like the Gerbil story. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the very first episode of the Be My Friend podcast. I want to thank Natalie, our producer behind the scenes, for helping us with everything that she helps us with. I want to thank Jordan for being my guest today and for being my co-host forever.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys keep tuning into us. We're going to be on here every Sunday at 10:30, so it'll be a lot of fun.
For the viewers and / listeners that are listening on your devices and not live on the stream, you can find us at Spotify, iTunes, on YouTube, and wherever else you think you can find a podcast, you'll find us there. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
My cat's name is Louie.
My cat's name is Rose.
And Natalie can't say anything. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Good night.